Cool, guys. So let's come to lie down into Baddha Konasana. So you want to bring the soles of the feet to touch. And then just come to lie down onto your back. Okay, then you can choose either hands on the belly or just place the hands alongside you. And just beginning to close the eyes. Okay, starting to settle into your mat. And just feeling how the body moves as you inhale and as you exhale. And I'll just check in here. So sometimes there's a little bit of a gap in the back. So maybe just tuck the tailbone slightly and maybe just bring the chin towards the chest. And just taking a full inhale here through the nose. And exhale, just begin to sigh it out through the mouth. Just beginning to let go of any thoughts in the mind. And just starting to bring yourself into your area of peace. And I'll just be becoming aware of the breath and just making conscious efforts to count the inhales and the exhales here. So you maybe want to inhale for a count of 4, and then you can choose either exhale for a count of 4, or exhale for a count of 8. So just checking with yourself, are you feeling this morning? And just doing a body scan here. So maybe you're holding some areas of tightness in the hips. Maybe the shoulders are feeling a little bit heavy. Just wherever that tightness is, just beginning to let it go with the exhale. And just feeling the whole body relax into the mat. Becoming aware of the movement of the breath. And now you can either stay with the hands either on your belly or alongside you, or if you want more, just reaching opposite elbows and just taking the hands overhead, stretching out through the front body. And maybe see here you're creating more space to make the inhales and the exhales a little bit deeper. And if the hands are overhead, just try and work those elbows a little bit closer towards the mat. But still make sure that the shoulders aren't scrunching up, so there's no tension into the body. This should just feel really, really nice. And now slowly keeping the eyes closed, just bringing the knees to touch, placing the feet firmly onto the mat. And just maybe working the tailbone further down again. And keeping eyes closed, gently dropping the knees over towards the right side. On your next inhale, coming back to center, knees go over towards the left side. And again, inhale back to center, again, knees over towards right side. You want to try to keep the shoulders on the mat as you twist, so don't let that left shoulder jump up. Back to center, knees go over towards left side. And then slowly placing the feet firmly onto the mat, gently opening up the eyes as you bring the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a good squeeze. And if you want, you can just gently rock from side to side on the spine if that feels okay. And then gently releasing that left leg down towards the mat, tugging right knee in towards the chest. And now you want to flex the foot here. So really push through the bottoms of the feet. And just taking a gentle twist here, so pulling the knee over towards the left side, taking the gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale brings you back to center, slowly releasing that right leg down, hugging left knee in towards the chest. And again, you're pushing through the bottoms of the feet, so really activating the foot. And then gently just pulling that knee over towards the right side, gaze goes over left shoulder. And then slowly back to center, hugging both knees in towards the chest. And again, just rocking side to side. Now you want to take the hands underneath the knees and gently just doing a couple of rocks up and down the spine here. And maybe see if you can use your core strength. Don't let the feet touch the mat. So you hover the feet, take them behind you, hover them off the mat. Use your core strength to take you back and forth here. And then when you're ready, gently rolling over the legs, coming to a seated position. So just sitting in any way that feels more comfortable for you. And then gently walking the hands forward, taking a forward fold, dropping head down. Slowly walking the hands back up. Taking the right hand onto the mat, left hand reaches over. So make sure that the palm is facing the mat, you're staying strong in that arm. So don't let it collapse down onto the face, really push through that arm. And our option here, you can keep that right hand straight or you can bend a little bit, but make sure that left bone, sit bone's not coming up, so push it down. So you want to feel the stretch into the left side body. And then slowly coming up, placing that left hand onto the right knee, you're twisting over towards right side. And slowly changing, taking the left hand down onto the mat, right hand reaches over. Again, keeping that left arm straight or bending it if you'd like, really stretching into that right side body now. And slowly coming up, right hand onto left knee as you twist over towards the left. Now remember here, you're twisting from the torso, so with the exhales, try to get the twist a little bit more. And slowly back to center, again, walking hands forward, taking a gentle forward fold, dropping forehead down towards the mat. And inhale brings you up. So just rolling over the knees now. So you want to come to sit on your haunches. And then just check with your toes. So tucking the feet. So you even want that pinky toe down onto the mat. And then really pushing through the bottoms of the feet here. So we're working into the fascial tissue in the feet. And I know it's going to get a little bit uncomfortable, but just try to sit through it, bringing the hands onto the knees. And then gently reaching back with the hands into an interlace, still keeping those toes tucked. As you send the chest forward, head goes back. So try to keep the palms together if you can, really working the arms away from the body. If it's okay for the neck, you can drop the head back. Otherwise, just slightly keep the gaze forward. And then slowly releasing the hands back onto the legs. Still keep the toes tucked. And gently bringing the hands onto the mat, just tapping the toes slightly. And then just coming to sit back onto your haunches now. Bottoms at the tops of the feet are down onto the mat. And you want to just take your feet out towards the side. And then gently, if you can't get the bum down, you're just going to roll the calves out to the side. Or if your bum can't touch the mat, you can roll the mat slightly or just come to sit on a pillow or a block. And I try to keep the knees together if you can, spine stays straight. And then gently just walking the hands back. So maybe you're staying here and that's enough. Maybe you can drop onto one forearm, maybe both, or maybe you're coming to lie down all the way down onto the mat. Wherever you are, again, just stay mindful of the movement here. Once again, guys, we're working out of a pain area. So if it's too much, just bring yourself up. And then wherever you are, slowly just lifting all the way up. Rolling over the knees, coming into your tabletop position. And just moving with some cat and cow with your own breath. So inhale, look up. Exhale, round, bringing the gaze towards the navels. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like, but really make sure you're feeling that movement of the spine. So as you exhale, really pushing in between the shoulder blades. So you want to puff up that back as much as you can. And then slowly coming to stillness, tucking the toes and lifting the knees. So they're hovering about 5 centimeters off the mat. So they're not up here, they're just off the mat. And then slowly dropping the knees down and tucking the toes again. Move through some cat and cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale again to look up. Exhale to round. One last movement. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Again, tuck the toes, lift the knees to hover slightly off the mat. And then slowly straightening out the legs, coming into your downward facing dog. So you just go to where you can for now. Just remember, first down dog of the day, so maybe the body's not as warm as it generally is. And then just pedaling out the feet one by one. Trying to make the movements as slow as conscious as you can. And then coming to stillness, pushing the chest towards the thighs. And then gently coming onto the ball of that right foot, bending into the right knee. And if that left foot isn't on the mat, just try to send it back a little bit more. So we're stretching into the left calf, left hamstring. Slowly changing sides, coming onto the ball of that left foot, working that right heel down towards the mat, really exaggerating that push. And then coming back, downward facing dog. Inhale to come forward to high plank. Exhale, push up, down dog. Inhale again, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale again, forward, high plank. Exhale, down dog. 2 more of these. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale, push back. Last one. Inhale, roll forward. And exhale, push back. Gently dropping onto the knees, bringing the big toes to touch, coming into child's pose. So you can choose either keep it active or passive, whatever feels more natural for you right now. So if it's active, the elbows are lifting off the mat. If it's passive, elbows are down. And just taking full inhales and exhales here. Feeling the hips go back towards the heels as you exhale. And then gently coming all the way up, pushing back up into your downward facing dog. And then gently dropping onto the left forearm, followed by the right, you're coming into your dolphin pose. So again, if the heels are lifting from the mat, that's okay. And now you can see that generally the shoulders are in line with the elbows. So what we're gonna do is just gently shift forward. So you wanna bring the nose in line with the hands, and then exhale to push back into your dolphin. So inhale, come forward, nose goes towards the hands. Exhale, push back. So just 3 more of these, nose comes towards hands. Exhale, back. Again, nose towards hands. Exhale, back. Last one, nose towards the hands. And exhale, come back into your dolphin. So we're still on the forearms here. And then slowly coming onto the hands, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, brings you forward, high plank. Exhale to lower all the way down towards the mat, keeping the hands in line with the chest as you slowly push up into your cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale again to cobra. Exhale down, 1 more, inhale. And exhale down. Slowly taking the hands out towards the sides coming onto the fingertips, elbows facing up towards the ceiling. Inhale again to push up into cobra. Exhale down. So you're on the fingertips now. Inhale again, cobra. Exhale down. Last one, inhale. And exhale down. Nice, guys. Hands in line with the chest. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees. You push up into your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly taking that right leg up towards the sky. Bending into the knee as you shift forward, bringing knee to meet nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee meets nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Last one, knee meets nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Beautiful, guys. Slowly stepping that right foot in between the hands, releasing that left knee down towards the mat. You're in your low lunge. Slowly reaching with the hands behind you into an interlace, pushing the chest forward, sending the hips forward as well. So you just want to make sure that the knee doesn't overshoot the ankle here, so you're not leaning like too far forward. And try to keep the torso in line with the hips. Keep the hands as you slowly straighten out through that front leg. Either the foot is on the mat or it's reaching up, gently taking a forward fold. Inhale to come forward, low lunge. Keep the hands. Exhale, push back. Take a forward fold, straightening out through that front leg. Last one to come forward, low lunge. And exhale, half Hanumanasana. Take that forward fold. Slowly releasing the hands on either side of the foot, gently pushing back into your low lunge. Take the hands overhead into an interlace. So you can choose either make a fist or just release the index fingers up. Try to keep the arms in line with the ears as you send the chest forward again. And slowly releasing the hands onto the mat, just walking that right foot out towards the right side. And then gently just pushing the knee with the right hand, taking the gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale brings you back to center. Slowly placing both hands firmly onto the mat as you tuck the back toes, lift the knee. When you're ready, rising up into your crescent lunge or high lunge. So stay strong into that back leg. It's not bending, so really pushing that knee back. Hands in line with the ears again. Slowly bringing hands to heart center as you kick that left leg up into your warrior three. An option to keep the hands like this, or you're gonna reach back, slowly lifting up the chest as you come into an airplane version of warrior three. Gently bringing hands back to heart center if they were reaching back. Slowly stepping that right foot forward. Inhale to take hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly stepping that right foot back, followed by the left, coming into your high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Last one, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, guys. Taking left leg up towards the side. Bending into that knee, rounding through the back, knee meets nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee meets nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Last one, knee meets nose. Exhale, take it back. Slowly stepping that left foot in between the hands. Right knee comes down towards the mat, low lunge. And again, reaching back into an interlace. Sending the chest forward. And straightening out through that front leg. Keep that interlace as you take a forward fold. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to straighten out through front leg, forward fold. Exhale, forward. Last one, straightening out through that front leg. And slowly releasing the hands onto the mat, coming forward into your low lunge. Gently reaching up with the hands into an interlace again. Option, keep that interlace or just release the index finger. Still keeping that connection with the breath. And slowly releasing the hands to the mat, walking that left foot out slightly. Pushing that knee over towards the left side. Now gaze goes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, come back. Bring that foot back into the midline, both hands on either side. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. When you're ready, lifting up into your crescent lunge. Gently bringing hands to heart center again, kicking that right leg up, warrior 3. Option to keep the hands at heart center, or you reaching them back, palms facing up towards the sky. If the hands are reaching, bring them back to heart center. Bring both feet to meet. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Gently walking that left foot back, followed by the right, back to your high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward. Move through the first vinyasa, slow down, chaturanga. Inhale to cobra, up dog. And exhale, down and facing dog. Now start taking that right leg up towards the sky. Stepping it in between the hands, you're coming into your crescent lunge. Okay guys, so remember we're gonna keep the same sequence. We're gonna just add on as we flow. So both hands reaching overhead. And I slowly bring in the left arm in front of you. You're gonna cross the right arm over into eagle arms. And gently taking a back bend here. Inhale, come forward. Slowly releasing that left knee down towards the mat. Again, taking those hands back as you take a mini back bend in your low lunge. Gently lifting up, tucking the back toes, lifting the knee, crescent lunge. Slowly unraveling the hands, both hands reach up. Hands onto the mat, take that right leg up, three-legged dog. Gently releasing that leg down towards the mat. Option to take a vinyasa or just hold your down dog. If you're taking a vinyasa, you're holding your cobra for a little bit longer. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Taking left leg up towards the sky. Exhale in between the hands, back into crescent lunge, left side. Taking the right arm in front now, left crosses over, eagle arms. And again, take a mini back bend here to follow the line of the hands. Slowly releasing the right knee down towards the mat. Exhale, take another back bend. Slowly coming up, tucking the toes, lifting the knee, unwrapping the arms, crescent lunge. Both hands onto the mat, left leg up, three-legged dog. Gently coming back, down dog. Inhale, shift forward, move through vinyasa, or you hold your down dog. Beautiful, guys. Try using the exhale to push the chest a little bit closer towards the legs. When you're ready, right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale in between the hands, gently lifting all the way up. Again, left in front, right crosses over, eagle arms. Option to take a mini back bend or you just hold. Slowly coming forward, releasing that left knee down towards mat, untucking the toes, gently going back again. Slowly tucking the toes, lift the knee back into your crescent. Slowly unraveling the arms, crescent lunge. Dropping that back foot parallel with the mat, you're sitting up, warrior 2. Keep that gaze over that right middle finger. Hands come to heart center as you turn back, crescent lunge. Slowly kicking left leg up, warrior 3. Gently dropping left leg back behind you, crescent lunge. Both hands onto the mat, take right leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here, moving through another vinyasa. Okay guys, and we'll all meet in down dog. Take left leg up towards the sky. Exhale in between the hands, back into crescent. Take eagle arms here, right in front first, left over. Take a mini back bend if that feels okay. Slowly releasing right knee down towards the mat, mini back bend again. Gently coming up, tucking the toes, lifting the knee. Unraveling the arms, coming back, crescent lunge. Dropping that back foot, warrior two, left side. Hands to heart center, crescent lunge. Kicking right leg up, warrior three. Drop behind you, crescent lunge. Both hands onto the mat, left leg goes up now, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Again, vinyasa, or just hold your down dog or child's pose. Take your time wherever you are. I'm going to hold down dog here for 5 breaths, but if you're in child's pose, just hold for 5 breaths. Okay guys, if you're in child's pose, slowly coming back up into your downward facing dog. When you're ready, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale back into crescent lunge. Taking left in front of right, eagle arms again. Try with each eagle arm to get the palms a little bit closer towards one another. Take a mini back bend if that's okay. Slowly releasing left knee down towards mat, untuck the toes, low lunge, take a back bend. Gently lifting all the way up, tuck the toes, lift the knee, unravel the arms, crescent lunge. Drop that back foot parallel with the mat, warrior two. Slowly dropping behind you, reverse warrior. So even when we reverse, we still want to keep that front leg as bent as we can. So we don't slack here, still stay bent. Inhale back up, warrior two. Hands to heart center as you turn back, crescent lunge. Kicking left leg up, warrior three. Oops. Slowly dropping behind you, crescent lunge. Both hands onto the mat, right leg goes up. Slowly releasing down dog, option vinyasa, or just hold. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, in between the hands, crescent. Taking right arm in front of left now, eagle arms again. Take a mini back bend if that feels okay. Slowly releasing right knee down towards the mat. Again, mini back bend. Gently coming up, tuck the toes, lift the knee, crescent lunge, unravel the arms. Drop back foot parallel, warrior two. Exhale to reverse. Slowly coming back up, warrior two. Hands to heart center, turn in crescent lunge. Kicking right leg up, warrior three. Slowly dropping behind you, crescent lunge, inhale. Hands to the mat, left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Both feet down, down dog. Come forward, high plank, move through vinyasa. If you're not moving through vinyasa now, just come into child's pose. Again, we're holding 5 breaths. So 5 breaths, either down dog or child's pose. If you're in child's pose, just feeling the hips go back towards the heels. Down dog, feel the chest go towards the thighs. If you're in child, slowly coming back up, downward facing dog. Right leg goes up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, crescent. Both hands reach up, eagle arms, left in front of right, cross the arms. Take a mini back bend. Slowly coming back up, dropping that knee down towards the mat, and then go ahead, mini back bend. Inhale, come back up, tuck the toes, lift the knee, crescent lunge, unravel the arms, inhale. Exhale, drop up, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, come back up. Straightening up through that front leg. Now you can keep that distance or just hop that back foot in a little bit. Leading with that right arm, coming into Trikonasana. Left hand, that's fold. Nice, guys. So we're going to change the sequence after this one. Inhale to come all the way up. Drop down, back into warrior two. Hands to heart center, crescent lunge. Slowly kicking back up, warrior three. Take a figure four here. So you're going to cross the left over the right knee, just spreading into the hips, drop down. So flexing through that left foot as well, just to protect the knee. Slowly coming up, exhale, warrior three. Drop behind you, crescent lunge. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg up, three-legged dog. Coming back, downward facing dog. Option, go through vinyasa or just hold down dog. Okay, left leg goes up, inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge. So last sequence on this side, right crosses over left. Take a mini back bend if you wish. Gently dropping right leg down towards the mat. Again, mini back bend. Inhale back up, tuck the toes, lift the knee, crescent lunge. Unravel the arms, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Right arm drops behind you. Slowly coming back up. Straightening up through that front leg. Gently leading with that left hand. Coming in Trikonasana. Slowly lifting up. Bending into that leg. Warrior two, hands to heart center. Turning back, crescent lunge. Kicking right leg up, warrior three. Taking right foot over left knee, drop down, figure four. So again, push through that right foot now. Slowly lifting up, taking it back. Warrior three. Drop behind you, crescent lunge, inhale. Hands to the mat, left leg out, three-legged dog. Come back, downward facing dog. Move through vinyasa now. If you're not doing the vinyasa, come back to child's pose. If you're doing the vinyasas, just roll over your cobra into child's pose. So just letting the breath slow down a little bit before we move through another sequence. Feeling that connection of the belly onto the thighs. And just coming to a place of complete surrender to your body. Just letting the breath slow down a little bit. If you'd like, you can keep the hands forward. Otherwise, reaching them back into an interlace and just taking the arms overhead. If your hands are reaching behind you, slowly walking them back forward. And when you're ready, coming back into your tabletop. And then tucking toes, lifting the knees, downward facing dog. Okay, guys, new sequence now. Right leg goes up towards the sky. Stepping it in between the hands. When you're ready, dropping up, warrior two. And now you're going to take the left arm behind you, tucking it into, oh, look at this hair. Tucking it into the right hip. Still keep that right arm forward and then exhale to reverse. Keep that left arm tucked. Slowly coming up, keeping that left arm as it is. You're going to bring that right arm onto the mat or just bring the elbow on top of the knee as you take your side angle. And now it's a little bit difficult because the arm is tucked, so still try to open up that shoulder. So generally we'll look down towards the mat. Try to take the gaze either in front of you or up towards the sky. Beautiful, guys. Keeping that tuck, slowly lifting all the way up, straightening out through that front leg, leading with right hand again as you come into Trikonasana. Keep that left arm tucked. Okay, slowly releasing that left arm up towards the side. Just be mindful of that shoulder. So if you do have shoulder injuries, please don't do the tuck, rather just let the hand just hang out behind you for a bit. Okay, slowly lifting all the way up, bending into that front leg, hands to heart center, turning back into crescent lunge. And now slowly kicking back up into warrior three. And then you're going to bring that left knee in towards the chest to come forward. So try to get that knee as high as you can. And keep hands at heart center as you straighten out through that front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. Last one, straighten out. And exhale, bend. Keep the knee in towards the chest. Find your balance here. And then when you're ready, taking it back, warrior three. Slowly dropping behind you, crescent lunge. Both hands reach up overhead. Try to sink the hips a little bit low if you can. And if that space is available, maybe take the arms behind you so you're creating a little back bend here. Beautiful, guys. Hold here. Just 2 more breaths. And slowly bringing the hands onto the mat, taking that right leg back up, three-legged dog. If you're moving through vinyasa, move through the vinyasa with your leg up. Otherwise, just come back down dog or child's pose. Okay, coming back, downward facing dog, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Exhale in between the hands, warrior two. And then again, taking that right arm behind you to tuck into that left hip. You can even use your left hand to pull it in a little bit more. Leading with that left hand, exhale to reverse. Slowly coming back up. Again, either the elbow is on top of the knee or left hand onto the mat as you come into your side angle with the tucked arm. Once again, working that left shoulder open. Slowly lifting all the way back up, straightening out through that front leg. Keep that tuck as you place that left arm back onto the mat with the shin. Coming in Trikonasana. And when you're ready in your own time, releasing that right hand up towards the sky. And slowly lifting all the way up, hands to heart center as you turn back into your crescent lunge. Kicking that right leg up, warrior three. Bringing knee in towards the chest, inhale. Keep hands at heart center as you straighten out through that leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale again to straighten. Exhale, bend. Take it back, warrior three. Slowly stepping behind your crescent lunge. Again, hands go up, drop the hips a little bit lower if that space is available. Take the arms behind you as well, palms facing one another. Beautiful, guys. Releasing hands to the mat. Left leg goes up. Moving through vinyasa again, either with the leg up or you're just coming back to down dog or child's pose. Beautiful, guys. Lifting up that right leg. Exhale to step it in between the hands, slowly lifting all the way up, back into your warrior two. And again, we're going to take that tuck, so reaching back with the left hand to tuck into that hip, right hand goes forward. Exhale to reverse. So when you're reversing here, try to take the elbow past the bum cheek so you can get a little bit lower. You're just creating more space. Inhale back up. Exhale, either elbow onto the knee or hand onto the mat. Take your side angle. Beautiful, guys. Straightening out through that front leg. Take Trikonasana with tucked arm. Slowly releasing that arm up towards the sky. And then walking the hands into the midline, turning the toes so that they pigeon-toed. And then gently bending into the knees, bringing hands onto the knees, so you're dropping into your goddess squat. And now you just want to use the knees to push, use the hands to push the knees open a little bit more. Try not to drop the torso too far forward, so keep the torso in line. If you can, drop the hips maybe in line with the knees. And gently bringing hands to heart center. And just hold here, connecting back with the breath. And slowly straightening up through the legs, turning into your crescent lunge. Nice, guys. Keep hands at heart center. As you kick back up, warrior three. Now you're bringing the knee in towards the chest again. Now, option here, either you're just going to hold the knee with that right hand as you twist over towards left side. Or if the space is available to you, you're going to grab the outside edge of the foot with the right hand. Otherwise, if you're working on that, grab hold of a strap and then twist. So wherever you are, either holding, twisting, holding the foot or the knee. If you're holding the foot, releasing back, everyone squaring off, hands come back to heart center. Taking that leg behind you, warrior three. Slowly dropping down, crescent lunge, both hands reach up. And slowly releasing that left knee down towards the mat again, taking a slight back bend here. And slowly bringing the hands onto the mat. You're going to gently just walk that right foot over towards the left hand. Walk it as much as you can. And then sinking the hips a little bit lower as you set up for your pigeon. So just check that the hip, the ankle and the knees in line with the hip. Once you've got that alignment, slowly walking hands forward, coming into your reclining pigeon. Beautiful, guys. Gently lifting all the way up. You're dropping onto that right hip. And then you're just going to turn so that you come to the front of your mat, placing that right foot onto the mat now. Okay, then you're going to grab hold of the ankle with the left hand. And then gently just bending into that left elbow. And then slowly reaching over with right hand. So maybe you're going to stay here and that's enough. But maybe see if you can bring the elbow down towards the mat. And then seeing if you can grab hold of the foot, twisting underneath that right armpit. So if the hand is just floating there, that's also fine. Try not to collapse the shoulder down as you're still working that shoulder open. And then wherever you are, slowly releasing, coming all the way up. Placing the hands back in down dog position and slowly taking that right leg back up, three-legged dog. Gently releasing down dog. We won't go through vinyasa here, so taking left leg up towards the sky. Exhale to step it in between the hands, back into warrior two. Taking that tucked arm again, so you're reaching over with the right hand to tuck into the left hip. Left arm reaches forward. Exhale to reverse. Inhale, come forward, take your side angle. So again, either elbow on top of the knee or left hand onto the mat. Gaze goes up towards the sky. And slowly straightening up through that front leg, taking Trikonasana with tucked arm. Releasing the hand up towards the sky. And then gently just walking the hands into the midline. Again, guys, toes pigeon-toed. And now you're gonna grab ankles here and just bend into the elbows as you take a forward fold. So try to get the head as close as possible down towards the mat if you can. And you can choose here, maybe your stance is a little bit smaller, maybe it's a bit wider, whatever feels good for you. Slowly bringing the hands onto the hips, lifting all the way up. Hands come to heart center as you turn into crescent lunge. Slowly taking that right leg up, warrior three. And gently bringing knee in towards the chest. And again, you choose your extension here. So maybe you're holding the knee with the left hand, twisting over towards right side. Or you're grabbing the outside edge of the foot, straightening out through that leg as you twist over towards right side. Again, with the exhale, just using to twist a little bit more. Slowly releasing, bringing hands in towards the chest. Taking that leg back, warrior three. Slowly stepping behind you, crescent lunge. Taking hands overhead, inhale. Beautiful, guys. Releasing that right knee down towards the mat, sending that chest forward, low lunge. And then bringing the hands onto the mat, walking that left foot over towards the right side, setting up for pigeon on the left side now. And again, once you've got that alignment, slowly dropping down either onto the forearms or completely down onto the mat. And slowly lifting yourself up. You're dropping onto that left hip now. You're gonna bring that, yeah, getting my lefts and rights confused here. So you're gonna bring the left foot down onto the mat now. And then reaching over with the right hand to grab hold of the ankle. And then just bending into that right arm as much as you can. Find your extension and then reaching over with the left hand. So again, maybe you're staying here. Or if the space is available, you're grabbing hold of the foot, twisting underneath the left armpit. And I just check in with that knee. So normally it will collapse down. So try to keep that knee active, pointing up towards the sky. Beautiful, guys. Lifting all the way up. Okay, gently bringing both feet to touch. So you're back into your Supta Baddha Konasana. Taking the hands into an interlace and then just taking the elbows past, dropping the forehead down to your edge. And slowly coming all the way up, just placing the feet firmly onto the mat, taking the hands behind you and just windshielding the legs back and forth. Beautiful, guys. Coming to lie down onto your back. You're going to take half happy baby. So first bringing the right knee in towards the chest, giving yourself a good squeeze first. And then slowly reaching with the right hand to grab the outside edge of the right foot. And then just flattening out through the foot as if you're going to walk on the ceiling. And then just pulling the knee in towards the armpit. You can choose to stay in half happy baby. If you want a little bit more, you can take 2 peace fingers around that big toe and then just straightening out through that right leg. If your leg is straight, just try bend into that right arm to get the leg a little bit closer down towards the face. Keep that left hip onto the mat. If that leg is straight, bending into the knee now, everyone hugging right knee in towards the chest again, and just pulling that knee over towards the right side. Again, keeping that left hip down. And then slowly releasing, bringing left knee in towards the chest now. And then again, taking half happy baby on left side, so you're holding the outside edge of the left foot. Once again, getting the knee as close as possible in towards the armpit. And then you can choose either staying in half happy baby, otherwise 2 peace fingers around that big toe, straightening out into that left leg now. Bending into that left arm, if the space is available, get in that leg a little bit closer towards the face. And just keeping that right hip down onto the mat. And if that leg is straight, slowly bending into that knee, hugging knee in towards the chest again, and just taking the left knee over towards left side, right hip stays onto the mat. And then slowly, gently bringing both knees in towards the chest, giving yourself one last good squeeze. And then when you're ready, straightening out through the legs, setting up for your Shavasana. Maybe the hands alongside the body, or again, just resting the hands onto the belly, closing the eyes. Wherever you are, taking a full inhale here, feeling how the belly rises. And as you exhale, just feeling the belly fall back. Feeling the weight of the shoulders drop into the mat. And just coming again back to that area of surrender. Surrendering back to your breath. Surrendering your body into the mat. Surrendering the slowing of the mind. And just feeling the whole body come into a state of relaxation. Taking another full inhale here through the nose. And exhale, just sigh it up through the mouth. There's no tension in the body. The eyes are resting in the eye sockets. The tongue is resting in the mouth. And the whole body is just resting onto the mat. Using this time to just be thankful for being able to move. And just taking another full inhale here through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Slowly keeping the eyes closed, just walking the feet in, bring your knees in towards the chest. And just rocking from side to side onto the spine. And then keeping the eyes closed, just making your way into a seated position. Once again, in any way that feels more comfortable for you. And then slowly just bringing hands back to heart center. Taking another full inhale here through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. I thank you, I honor you, and I respect you. Namaste. Thank you, beautiful people.